North of Giza lies Saqqara, a sprawling necropolis that served as Egypt's royal cemetery for millennia. At its center stands the Step Pyramid of Djoser, the world's first pyramid, built around 2650 BCE by the architect Imhotep. But beneath Saqqara stretches something even more remarkable, an underground labyrinth of shafts, tunnels and chambers that map the Egyptian vision of the afterlife in stone. The Step Pyramid itself hides over 5 kilometers of passages beneath it. These tunnels lead to storage rooms once filled with offerings, symbolic chambers and false doors to confuse intruders. The design was revolutionary. Instead of a single burial chamber, Djoser's pyramid was a complex beneath the surface, a subterranean palace for eternity. Later pyramids borrowed from and simplified this model, but the innovation began here. Saqqara did not stop with Djoser. For centuries, pharaohs, nobles and priests were buried here, creating layer upon layer of history. Recent excavations have uncovered breathtaking finds. In 2020, archaeologists revealed dozens of sealed wooden coffins, some more than 2,500 years old, discovered in shafts near the Step Pyramid. In 2021, gilded statues, painted sarcophagi, and mummified animals were unearthed. Egypt's Ministry of Antiquities announced these discoveries in widely covered press conferences, with outlets like National Geographic and Smithsonian Magazine highlighting the finds. Each discovery deepens our picture of the underground labyrinth. The coffins show how burial practices evolved, from Old Kingdom kings to late-period priests. The artifacts reveal not just royal wealth, but also the daily lives of those who served the temples. Animal mummies, including cats and crocodiles, point to ritual offerings to gods like Bastet and Sobek. Saqqara was not just a city of the dead, it was a living religious landscape. The labyrinth itself reflects Egyptian beliefs. The underworld, or duat, was imagined as a complex journey filled with gates, guardians, and trials. To prepare, the Egyptians built literal mazes beneath their monuments. The architecture embodied mythology. Each turn, each chamber, represented stages of the soul's passage. Modern technology is transforming our view of Saqqara. Ground-penetrating radar, LiDAR scanning, and 3D mapping reveal the extent of the labyrinth without excavation. Drones capture stunning footage of shafts descending deep into the bedrock. Conservation teams race to preserve fragile coffins and pigments, exposed after millennia underground. The discoveries also challenge older narratives. For decades, scholars assumed Saqqara was well explored, but the finds of the last 5 years prove otherwise. Entire burial complexes remain hidden. As Smithsonian noted in 2021, archaeologists now call Saqqara the gift that keeps on giving. Walking through Saqqara's underground labyrinth is like walking through a frozen memory. The walls whisper of priests chanting spells, families leaving offerings, and kings dreaming of eternal life. Each chamber is a reminder that the Egyptians saw death not as an end, but as an extension of life in another realm. If you think getting lost in Saqqara's labyrinth sounds difficult, try finding your way through YouTube without subscribing. Save yourself the trouble. Hit the button and escape the maze. Next time, in episode 10, we'll leave the ancient tombs and step into the present, exploring the Grand Egyptian Museum, the modern gateway to Egypt's past and future.